Hi everybody, thank you for stopping by. I got home early today. We were supposed to come home Monday, but we were able to come home today, so I thought that I would stop by and say hello. And I don't know, I just felt like working on something little, and I came up with this little project here, and I thought, you know what, before I go any further, I'm going to turn on the camera so that I can show y'all how I'm doing it. So I'm going to get started pretty much right away. Make sure the glare is covered. See, I have a glare. I have no idea why. No matter what I do, I can't get rid of it. So I put it there. And I thought I'd light a candle because it just, I don't know, it smells good. It's called White Magnolia. And it smells really, really good. So what I've done to make this little cute little journal is very simple. It's so simple. I mean, it's so simple, you're going to be so surprised. So all you do is you can take any kind of paper. You can take scrapbook paper. You can take, if you're going to use scrapbook paper, you might want to use double-sided. You know, if you're going to print, you might want to print on both sides for this. I'm not sure because I've used tea stain paper, so I don't know if it's going to make a, I think it would make a difference, but yeah, so the paper collection I'm going to be using basically is from Odosini, and I will leave her link below because I thought that this collection was really pretty, and it kind of is sort of like a good transition from summer to fall. It's really pretty. I don't have the whole thing printed out, but here's some of the pages. Here's one of the pages, and here's one of the pages, and then there's some library cards and some other things I've cut out already, but anyway, that's primarily what I'm going to be using is the is this particular kit, and it's Anne, and it's Odolcini on Etsy, and I'll leave that information below in case you're interested, and it's really a pretty kit. It's got some pinks and some reds and some beiges, and it's just really pretty. She did a great job on it. So let me just make sure I'm in frame. I'm going to pull this back just a bit because I can see that I'm not in frame. There we go. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of your tea stain paper or avocado stain paper, or you can take just copy paper, whatever you want to, you know, whatever you want to make your book out of. And what you're going to do is you're going to take it the lengthwise. Okay, so you're this is 8.5 by 11. So you're going to fold it up this way. And you're going to make sure that your ends meet perfectly straight at the top. Okay, pinch it down here. Make sure it's still lined up, and pinch down here. Okay, and slide that across. And you might want to take something and just, you know, your bone folder or your roller and give that a good crease, okay? And then you're going to open it up, and you're going to flip it this way. I hope you had a great weekend. I did. We were at our son's for the weekend up in the Orlando area. It's about 4 hours away. It's not too bad. We spent the night up there because we were there late, and it always gets real stormy in the late afternoon. So, and I wanted to help give the baby a bath, and I don't get to see them very often. I hadn't seen my grandchildren since October. No, Christmas. was the last time I saw them. I'm just going to give this another fold this way, just so that I can see my creases real well. And I just dropped my roller into the trash. Not very good. So I just want to make sure everything is folded good. So now what you want to do is you want to make sure that your fold is facing up, okay? I mean, your fold is in the bottom and this is at the top, okay? I'm sorry, you want to go this way. So this is this way and your fold is at the top. And you want to fold this up here and make sure it meets good. Straight across, pinch down here and then across the bottom. And give that a good burnish so that everything is even Steven. And then you want to do the same on this side, making sure that everything is the same. This is really a cute little journal, or it can be a little mini journal for your purse, or it could be something you could put inside your journal, you know, in a pocket. So let me just burnish that real good. And so now what you have is a W, okay, like this. So like an airplane, you know, like when we used to make airplanes, only we used to fold it. So then what you want to do is you want to hold it like this, and right here you'll see your crease, okay? So hold it like this, take your scissors, and then you want to cut this crease right here up to right here, okay? So you're only cutting up to there. So you've only cut to there. So when you open it, this is what you're going to have, okay? It's gonna go like this. All right, so then you have your little X like this. So just give that a good crease and give that a good crease. And then you just fold it like this, and you have your little booklet. Okay, so what I did was I made 2 of these and glued them together. So I'm just going to do that real quick. I'm going to make a second one and show you how to glue that together. So you just, again, take it your lengthwise, your 11.5. Make sure you're meeting really good there. Across like that. And give that a good burnish. And then open it back up. And you want to fold it this way, making sure that your ends meet. And then again, turn it this way so that your top here is at the top. Your fold is going to be at the top, and you're going to fold it up. And then turn it over and fold it up. And you could mass make these and then just make your covers however, you know, whenever you want, however you want, for whatever season you want. I just thought it would be a nice transition. This paper would be a nice transition into fall. And I'm working on a few other things, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different, something not hard, something easy, and something I could put in the mail for a friend who's just been very good to me. And I got a card from her yesterday. Well, when I got home, actually, it was in the mailbox, and it really touched my heart. And Carmen, if you're watching, thank you so much. You're very, very sweet, and I just love you so much. And so I just gave it away. You're getting a little gift. That was silly. But anyway, this is for you. But she's just a really, really sweet person. And when I got that card today, I was just like, I'm going into my craft room and I'm going to make her something fun. And fall is coming up, and I thought, what paper could I use that's not really fall? Because it's August and it's hot and it's Florida and I'm not ready for fall at all. So you want to take it again to your side. So your pieces are like this. Take it to your side. Right here's where you pinched it. You're going to just cut that. It's hard to see in here because I have to hold it up like this to be able to see my fold. Because I know it's bright in the camera, but it's not so bright in here, and my eyes aren't that good. So then when you cut up to there again, this is what you're going to have. And you're just going to fold it like this. See? Like this. And then just go along here and give it a good crease with your fingers. I don't know about you or anybody else that's watching, but the glue is eating my fingers. And it's wreaking havoc with my fingernails. So I try to get it off pretty much right away. So I'm trying some new glue. I have to order it. I hate to do it because I still have so many bottles of my favorite glue, but you know, it's a lot better than having no fingernails and having no skin. Soon I'll have no fingerprints, which might not be a bad thing. If I'm going to do something illegal, which I'm not, don't worry about it. So anyway, just make sure that everything is lined up, and then just give everything a burnish real good, all your folds. And I'll do the same to this one because I didn't, but I will. And then all you want to do, and I'm using tea stain paper for those of you who are interested. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to take each book, and you could make as many of these as you wanted to and glue as many as you wanted to together so that it would be, you know, as big as you wanted or as small as you wanted. Okay? So all you're going to do now is take your two books, and you're going to take them and you're going to glue this book to this book. See? Very simple. So I'm just going to get my glue, and I'm using Fabri-Tac. As you all know, it's my favorite. And I'm going to glue this part. And don't worry about closing anything up yet, because as you can see here, I've made some top pockets, and I've also made some side pockets. And we'll get to that in a minute. I just don't want this video to be very long. As you all know, I'm trying very hard to keep them at 30 minutes. I'm only at 14, that's a good thing. So, anyway, that's all you do. So then you're going to take this and you're going to line it up with this here. And you've got your two books are glued together. And there's your spine. This is not my idea. I got this idea from probably, most likely, Heather at Ruby and Pearl about a year ago, maybe. About a year ago. Could be longer, I don't remember. But it's one of my favorite little projects when I want to do just something small. So there you go. There's your little book. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. And you can just do that, and that can be your book. And you could, you know, wrap some ribbon or twine around it. And you could have this as a top pocket or a side pocket. Again, you could do, this is your top. Just make sure you glue your bottom, or you could have a little secret bottom pocket. You could have this as your side pocket here. Again, you could do side, top, and side, or not. So then all I did was I took some corrugated cardboard and I stripped off the front and the back. You know, I just stripped off the paper and I cut it to the size that I wanted my little book. I just put these in here to show you so that, you know, you would know that I was using those for pockets. So I'll take those out. So the next thing you want to do is take some cardboard, but not something real stiff. You know, you don't want something real stiff. And once you cut this cardboard and you tear it off, it's just like the top of like my box that my paper comes in. But anyway, I just took the side and I cut it off. Well, I didn't cut it off. My husband cuts them off with the box cutter because I don't like to use the box cutter. But anyway, so then you just cut it the way you want to fit your book. And then all you're going to do is you're going to glue in this. It's like this. Here's your book. So you're going to take it and you're going to fit it in this spine. And if you notice, I kept the spine kind of rounded. You don't have to do that. And or you could just do paper. You know, you could decorate the front and back with paper. But all I did was I glued this to the front and I glued this to the back. And now I have my book. My little journal. And this is something you can decorate, or you can, you know, just leave it as is and put it in your purse. You could wrap twine around it. You could put a grommet, put some ribbon there. I mean, it's very versatile. You could do anything you wanted. And I thought while we were here and I have some time, we'd go ahead and decorate it a little bit. So what I did was I just pulled out my little box here of things that I keep, like scraps and little things that I've cut out. I already cut some of Anne's tags and things that were in her kit out. I have some pieces of scrap in there. And then I have my little doilies that paper doilies and paper, like hankies and things like that I usually keep in here. But I knew that I was coming on, so I just picked up a bunch of things and threw them in here. My glue cards. So yeah, so that's all I did. And so I thought while we were here, we would decorate it a little bit together. And so what I'm going to do is, I think for the front, I'm going to use a little bit of, I don't know what I'm going to use. I have my little French book here that I just love. And I have some other French paper and some printables here. These are printables. These aren't, normal. These aren't from books. These are printables. But I mean, it doesn't matter. They're great. I love printables because you can just print them over and over. Or you can print them whatever size you want. Like this and this is the same piece, only this is printed wallet size and this is printed normal size. So I am going to find something to put on my cover, which I think I actually did have something that I thought would do good as a cover. And it's from the kit. I just cut it down a little bit. No, I can't find it. And this is old receipt paper. It's from a register receipt, you know, an old register. And what I've done is tea-stained rolls of it. And then I just run it through my embossing machine or what have you. I've made so many different things with this. It's just, I just have pieces of it in here in case I want to use it. But let me find that little piece I was going to use for the top because it was perfect and now I can't find it. I should have probably left it in the book. Hold on one second. Let me just see if I can find it in here. It was really cute. It was perfect for the top. That's not it. But see how many you could make of these and then just leave them in a box and then just decorate them however, you know, you wanted to for whatever you're making. Such a pretty paper. Here it is. So it has a birdhouse on it. It's just really cute. Now the cardboard's still going to be showing, but that's okay because I think I'm going to put some lace or something on it. I did have some of this that I think will fit perfectly. So I think I'll put that on there like this and cover it. And then I'll put this kind of in the middle. I'll put some lace on the edge. But I'm gonna kind of scrunch it. So let me just get this cut. And you could sew around the cover as well before you put it on. You could make your cover and sew it. This is very easy to sew around. I've made some prayer journals with this. And you can also put gesso on it. I mean, there's so much you can do with this. I love using this for covers. I really do. I think it's fun. So I'm just gonna put this piece of fabric on it that I just kind of pulled right out of that dish. To my right, I have a whole dish of lace and fabrics next to me, and that just was right on top, which is perfect because I had no idea. I don't want to go over to my cabinet because then I have to walk away. So I'm just going to do this. I don't want to put too much glue there because I don't want it, well, I guess it doesn't matter if it comes through. But what I usually do, I'm just going to take a quick sip of water. What I usually do before I put my fabric down, if I can find my little spatula, and that way the glue doesn't come through the fabric, is I'll take my spatula and I'll just kind of spread it like this, and then the glue doesn't come through the fabric so you can't see it. Even if you're using like sari silk or something like that, it won't come through. And your laces and stuff, just getting the glue in there so it will stick good. And then I'm just going to put this away and get it out of the way. And find my top. That's important because I already have my top pockets and side pockets. So that's side, that's top. Okay, so that's my top. And I'm just going to kind of put this along the edge and scrunch it up a little bit so that it's not real even. But I like that rough edge up there, so I want that to show. Oops, that was a little bit silly. I'm just gonna have to turn this around. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because I don't think the glare is there. Yes, it is. I'll move this. I'll move this here. I don't know where it's coming from. I have no idea. It's driving me crazy, and I'm sure it's driving you crazy as well. I'll move this over here so that we're in frame. I guess I could go right on top of here. Right, there we go. I just want to pull this over a little bit because I should have torn that edge, but I didn't. But it's okay. I'll put lace there or something. I like that torn edge look. This would look really nice, so I can still do it afterwards, so it's not a big deal. Anne did this with a pillowcase, and I really liked it. I loved the way she did it. And she's on YouTube as well. I think she was making tags with the pillowcase. But anyway, I've been doing it since because I love the way it looks. It's just, I don't know, kind of fun. So I'm going to just do that. And then to get rid of this edge here because I don't really like the way the edge looks. Well, I could do that. I could put that right up to the edge, but I don't like that. So let me just find a piece of lace here to kind of do this. Let's see if I want it on the top or if I want it underneath. I don't know if I have another piece that's just like that. That's not the same, but I could use this one instead. I know I have enough of this for both sides. So let me just put this on like this. And this is just some vintage lace. But you could use any lace. You don't have to use vintage lace. It's just in my little pile next to me. Oh, I went to Michael's today. They're having a really good sale for those of you that are interested. I don't know how long the sale is, but I got all of my cardstock. I love the Recollections cardstock. I think it's really good. Really good cardstock. Let's see if I can tear this. It's kind of hard to tear through the little flowers. But it kind of gives it a little bit of an older look. There you go. And then this is going to go on top here, like this. And I'll just trim this a little bit. I'm not going to trim that yet. Let's pull it up a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to put this down. You don't need a lot with the lace. My little spatula. And these are great because you can just peel the glue right off when you're done using it. I'm going to take this and push it here. And I'm just going to push my bottom up just a little bit because I like that little edge there. On this up here. So it's not real even. And I'll just push it down. It's not coming through, so you don't have to worry about it because I spread that lace around, so you don't have to worry about it getting on your hands. I mean the glue. I spread the glue around, so you don't have to worry about it getting on your hands. Doesn't look like much right now, but when it's done, it will be very pretty. So I'm going to put this right here. Pull this a little bit. And I'm going to put this right on top, like that. Okay, but before I do that, I am going to take, only because I like the noise of it, oops, I'm sorry. Let's see if I have any in here. I think I do. I sometimes like to put a little bit of glassine underneath my, underneath here. It gives it a little bit of kind of cushion, and also it kind of looks nice. So just tear it. But it gives it a nice little cushion underneath. So I want it to stay nice and cushiony, you know. And the corrugated cardboard makes a real nice cushion as well. So I'm just going to now take this and leave it so that you can see it. Okay. I hope you all can see that. I'm making this up as I go along, by the way. Here we go. So pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue this down with my art glitter glue because sometimes this doesn't like to stick with anything but the art glitter glue. So I'm just going to put that down with that. And I'm just going to kind of push it into where those little grooves are in the corrugated cardboard. And just get my little roller out and roll it down so that it stays. It typically does with the art glitter glue. Gives it a nice little cushion. There's that. And then I'm going to put this right here, like this. But before I do that, just want to make sure I don't want any music paper or anything behind it. This is very fragile. Very fragile. It rips really easily though. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear this, but I'm going to tear it towards me so I don't have to ink it. Because I don't like it so straight. It's bothering me. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm just going to tear it. Like this. And tear along here a little bit. Not very much. Just very, very slightly. Tearing it like this. And I'll tear along the bottom as well. I'm going to tear it up a little bit. I like that much better. Much, much better. And I'm going to go ahead and put some music sheet behind that. I don't want those treble clefs in there, so. Definitely much better. Okay, I'm getting there. My covers are always the hardest. I don't know why. I mean, once I get the covers done, I am like a whiz. I'm good to go. So I'm going to now just take this and try not to get rid of it all. I'm going to glue this here. Again, with the art glitter glue, so it stays good on the parchment paper, my baking paper that I use when I tea stain my paper. I dry my paper outdoors, so it gives it a nice spotty effect. I just spray, I spray my parchment paper, and then I sprinkle it all up, and then I just leave it outdoors like this, and then when I open it up, it's nice and simple. I'm sorry if that just bothered you. That was really noisy. I am so sorry. So there we go. We've got our music sheet down. Now I'm just going to take and save that because I just do a paint on it. And I'm just going to add a little bit on the edge here so it doesn't, like I said, it's really fragile. And I'll pretty much do the same to the back. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I'm just going to open this up and press this down inside here. But I'll pretty much do the same to the back. I'll add the 3 layers. You know, the baking paper, some music paper, and then maybe some coordinating paper, you know. Maybe something like, you know, I could use this piece here with the clock, or I could put the birdhouse here with the birds, and, you know, something like that. So there we have our cover, which I love. Let's pull these out a little bit. Push this up a little bit. And I'll put this here. And I can use my Fabri-Tac because I'm going on paper, so. But I'm only going to go around the edge. I'm not going to go around the whole thing. It's nicer. And there we have our cover. And we have a lot of little layers here going on, which is nice. You could ink that or not. I didn't really think about it. And there you go. There's your cover to your book. And you don't have to do all the layers. I just felt like doing it. I might tear this a little bit so you can see the lace on the side. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. And just give your art glitter glue some time for your baking paper to set. But it will set with the art glitter glue. Okay, I'm just going to roll this up a little bit. And there's my cover. And then what I did for the inside, I'm just going to put my pin back in here and check the time. It's getting late, so I won't do any more. But I'll just show you real quick what I'm going to do next, which is I'm just going to take some items. I already made the envelope. This comes with the kit. I've already made it. I'm going to line this with probably book page. And then I'm going to put it right like this in the pocket here. And I'm going to decorate these pages as well. I might not decorate the whole page so people can write, or so she can write on it, but I'll be decorating the pages. And then I showed you some tags. These are ready-made tags. I'm not sure. Let's see. They're shipping tags. They're 4 3/4 by 2 3/8. And I think I got them at the Dollar Tree. I don't remember. But they just slide right inside that pocket. And I don't mind that coming out because I'll put some ribbon on it. And then I'm going to do another one here. And I'm going to decorate these. Like that. And then, let's see, there's a side pocket here. So I have this little book I made, this little booklet, out of a paper. Here's a cute little teddy bear. I might put this here and use it as a flip. Here's another doily I could use, you know, fit it in there properly, maybe like this, and use this as a little pocket, like that. And then I made this cute booklet. I haven't put any paper in it yet, but I made it. I mean, I folded it in half and it fit good. And like, here are some tags and they're too wide, but I'll fit them on here and just trim each side, you know, like that. And then maybe just trim here and here, or just push this up and, you know, cut this and decorate it, and then the person can use the back. I just wanted to show you that you could put a little booklet in one of the pockets too, but I can't find it. Oh, here, this too, this is cute. This is a little file folder. It comes with the kit already made. So you could fit this in here like this, or like this, and a person could, you know, fold it down. Where is that little booklet? That's frustrating. I thought these would be real cute too. These are just some pictures I had that I printed wallet size, but that would be a good fall picture as well. Oh well, I can't find it right now, so, but anyway, you get the point. I just thought that you could have a little booklet, or even something like this, you know, and fold it up. But the little booklet that I made fit right inside this top loading pocket. And it was just a little booklet that you could open up and have some pages. But I can't find it, so that takes care of that. And I don't want to keep you any longer, so I will say goodnight, and I will be back tomorrow. Here's another little thing that came with the kit. Comes this size. You could make a little, you know, snippet for the side, put a few more things on it. It also comes with some stamps, and this says blessings, which I thought I'll probably put on the back after I put the cover on. Or maybe, no, it's too big for there, so I'll probably put it on the back once I put the cover on. So there you have it. That's tonight's little project. Thanks for stopping by and sharing some time with me. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to all of my followers. Thank you so much for following me and commenting, and it's just such a pleasure. I'm so happy. I really am. I'm glad that I'm inspiring you in some way, and I'm able to give back to the community that's given me so much in the past 4.5 years. And so yeah, and thank you for all of your ideas and inspiration, and for your paper kit. I love it. It's beautiful if you're watching. So thank you so much, and be well, be safe, and God bless. Bye-bye.